You guys are propped up on the edge of my chair, which is not a good place for you to be. It's really, really shady. It should not be like that. But anyway, hello. Today I'm going to be sitting down with you guys and opening up some PR, and yeah, that's it. I'm just going to start opening things. You guys have probably seen these videos before. I tend not to do them, if I'm honest, because I feel like it can come off sometimes sort of like, look at all the friends. No, I don't feel like that at all. It's just, I have had a lot of packages come through recently. I have no idea what's in any of these, and I thought I would give it an open on camera and see what some of these are and get them put away. I did a video recently. I actually filmed it. I have not uploaded it. I don't even know if I'm going to, or if I'm just, I don't know if anybody would even be interested in it. But basically it's like me cleaning my whole makeup room and like, yeah. So the room is clean, but now we gotta put some new boxes away. So this is a package from Wild Deodorant, and I did put a deodorant, I'm gonna use it right now actually. Ooh, baby, that smells good. Wild is pretty cool because they have like, they're in these reusable package, and then you have like the little insert that you put in. So instead of getting a new deodorant every time, you just have a deodorant refill pack. I think that's pretty cool. So I really like these quite a bit actually. And so that's from them. Oh, and it has my name on it. Look how cute that is. All right, we got something from Rare Beauty. I feel like Rare Beauty is a brand that came out and was immediately loved. You know what I mean? Like nobody hates Rare. Ooh. Some of these products might be kind of old, by the way, because I don't do this every day. Selena. What do we got here? What is this? New Brow Harmony Flexible Lifting Gel, Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara, and Brow Harmony Precision Pencil. What's this one? New All of the Above Weightless Eyeshadow Stick, and Perfect Strokes Longwear Gel Eyeliner. And something else in the middle here. Oh, beautiful. There's lots of little things in there. Oh, I'm excited to try this. Thank you so much, Rare Beauty, and thank you, Wild, as well. What are these? They're eyeshadow sticks? Pretty. Ooh, they're insanely creamy, like glidey. Ooh, and they're very pretty. Excited to try those. I really like Rare Beauty. I feel like I'm kind of on board. This is Melt Cosmetics. Oh, is it lashes? Love these. I actually used these the other day. They're Johnny, and they're like these half lash, and they are so nice. I love a good half lash these days. They're my ultimate favorite. Ooh, and then Luna individual lashes, like little clusters, and then Leo. These look perfect, and then it came with lash glue that's latex free. Cool, thank you so much, Mel. So I figured instead of just sitting here and doing a PR unboxing, I will give you a live update as well, because it has been a wild last few weeks in my life. And I normally do these in like a chit chat get ready with me style video, but like we've had enough of the get readies. So we're gonna do it right here, right now. And it has been a wild 2 weeks, you guys. And I just figured I would chat with you guys about it. Oh, okay, so this is Huda Beauty. And we've got One Coat Wow Extra Volumizing and Lifting Mascara. Oh, my child must have been in here. It's a ring batter. Right, mascara and also a hand mirror. Oh, thank you so much, Huda. Very excited to try. I was talking a little bit about this, by the way. I have a few from Colourpop. Colourpop sends like every single week, and it's been a few weeks, so sorry. I was talking a bit about this on my story on Instagram, so if you don't follow there, you may want to. I'm not the most frequent uploader, only because I'm just busy. I'm a busy lady. Ultra matte lip, ultra blotted lip, ultra glossy lip. This is a lip bundle. There's a lot. Holy moly. Y'all. Okay, this is so great. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Colourpop. Holy moly. 11 new shades plus 5 OG faves of the Ultra Matte Lip, 9 new shades plus 3 OG faves of the Ultra Blotted Lip, and 12 all new shades of Ultra Glossy. All right. I'm excited to try these out. I wear one shade and it's clear. 2.5 weeks ago, really, my sister called me in a panic because her kitty, the love of her life, had a very tragic accident. And I don't want to get into it because it's not my story to tell, but he ended up passing away. And this is like if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, this is her Maddie. Like my Maddie, you know, who died last year, and I was a literal wreck for weeks and I couldn't even like breathe. This is the love of her life kitty. And it was so, so devastating. Like, you guys, I cannot even describe to you. It was literally horrendous. Right after that, I went over to her house to like console her, and I saw that her other kitty, who is that cat's, the one that passed away's brother, was just looking suddenly not so good. Like his hair kind of looked a little funny, and I just thought, man, he looks sick. And so we took him to the vet like over 2 weeks ago, and he got x-rays and blood work and everything like that, and he was diagnosed with cancer, which is so sad because this is the sweetest kitty in the world. Like no animal deserves to go through it, whatever their, you know, disposition, but like these two cats are just loves. And so he was diagnosed with cancer, and so that it's just literally devastating because he's the biggest, fattest boy in the world, like a big, snuggly, short-tailed, lovey baby. And to see him losing weight and just looking so thin, he's still eating, he's still snuggling, but just knowing that the outcome is going to be another tragedy was so sad. So in that time, the day that I was taking her kitty to the vet with her, we were walking into the vet, and this guy that we knew from a long time ago was walking out of the vet with a kitty. There's an indoor and an outdoor. And he was walking out with the kitty, and my sister was like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, oh, I just found this cat, but they want me to take financial responsibility. I don't have the money. So I was gonna go take him to, I don't know, either go put him back. He found him under his porch, or I was gonna go take him to Humane Society or something. And the cat was in dire straits, like really bad condition. And I was like, oh shit, dude, like just from my years working in veterinary medicine, I was like, that cat is on death's door. And so because he didn't have the money to pay for the cat, and I just in my heart, I was like, I literally cannot live knowing that that cat might die, like especially when I have the ability to help. So I was like, I'll get him seen by the vet. When I picked up the kitty, you know how cats like land on their feet typically? No, when I went to go put him in the cat carrier, he just slumped. Like I thought he was paralyzed. That's how bad off this cat was, is that I was convinced that he was paralyzed because of how he was literally unable to move. Like his arms and legs, he couldn't sit up, he couldn't stand up, he wouldn't even try. And I was like, dude, this cat is gonna die. And so we got him seen by the vet on emergency, and the vet was like, he has a condition, like they could immediately tell. They were like, he's blocked. So his bladder was super over full, and he was unable to urinate. They could tell. They were like, yeah, this cat is completely blocked. And so they hospitalized him. They kept him there for 5 days. And I actually have him here with me right now. I'll try to get a little video footage and put it up on here. He is the sweetest guy, like such a sweet kitty. And they fixed him. I'm so happy. And his kidney values were really bad at first. They fixed him all up, and I brought him home with me while I was looking for his owner. And I was able to find them. And I found the owner. So he's gonna have to be on a urinary diet for the rest of his life. What he was diagnosed with was feline idiopathic cystitis, which they say is brought on by stress. And it was right after 4th of July that this started happening. So I assume the fireworks scared him. He got out, he ran off, and he got this really bad case of cystitis. And so I was able to find the owner. And when I spoke to her, I called them, I found their phone number. I called and talked to them. This was maybe like 5 days ago or 6 days ago, I'm not sure. He's been at my house for about a week. They said that they saw that he was squatting to try to pee. So they went to, this was on like 2 Sundays ago. And then the next morning they were planning on taking him to the vet because this was on a Sunday and every vet is closed, and they couldn't find him. And that was the same day that he was found under this other person's porch and brought to the vet. And it was just this whole circumstance. So I spoke to the owner on the phone for like a half an hour, 45 minutes. She was so grateful, so thankful, just like absolutely so happy to have her baby like well. I mean, he's still like right now, he goes into the litter box, he squats to pee. He doesn't pee a ton, he still only pees a little bit, and then he licks himself a lot afterwards. But I did bring him in for a follow-up appointment, and he is able to pee because his bladder was empty when he went to the vet, which shows that he is able to pee. He's just still kind of inflamed. So he is on an anti-inflammatory called Onsior, and he's all better. So that's the one thing that's been going on in our lives. And that has been really, it's been such a good feeling to be able to help somebody out, take care of an animal again. Because I used to, you know, this is what I used to do. I used to like help animals. This was like my thing. And I haven't done it in a long time. Since becoming a mom, I haven't really had the capacity to be able to help anything else other than like my kid. And so it's been really, really, really lovely to be able to, I'm gonna go bring him back today at 4:30. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. I'm gonna bring him home and he's gonna get to go home, and his name is River, is what she told me. And he's such a sweet guy. And it just feels really good to be able to do that. Okay, this is from Glow Recipe. Oh, Glow Recipe Barbie. Watermelon Glow Pink Juice and Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Ah, Naruto / Colourpop. Literally obsessed. We've got the palette. Cute. Thank you so much, Colourpop. So that was the one thing. I also had a neurologist appointment 2 weeks ago. And I scheduled that with a new neurologist because my other neurologist that I've been seeing for like 12 years, he's actually no longer practicing because he himself got diagnosed with the condition. So another package from Wishful. This is 2% PHA and CMOS Gentle Foaming Cleanser. All right, thank you so much. So I had to find a new neurologist, and the reason that I was even looking, so lately I've just been like, for the longest time, I'm just like, you know what? My head is what it is, diagnosed with chronic atypical cluster headache about 10 years ago, 12 years ago now? I don't even know, long time ago. And I was diagnosed with that within like 15 minutes of seeing him. He took my health history, he did his tests and exams, and he was like, yeah, you have chronic atypical. The atypical being that mine lasts longer than most people's. So like normal cluster headaches last from anywhere from 15 minutes to 180 minutes, apparently. Oh, Essence Cosmetics, what is it? Stay and Play. Oh, it's a little color book. This is cute. My kiddo might like that. Color pencils for the color book, and then eye pencils. Stay and Play Gel Eyeliner. Oh, thank you so much. That's where the atypical, chronic meaning I never have a pain-free period. So some people with cluster headaches, they have something called episodic, where they'll get like a pain-free period. Let's say it's like 6 months, they'll be pain-free, and then they'll have like a 6-month cycle. So it'll be like, then that's when your pain comes, and then your pain leaves, and then you have a chronic, or excuse me, you have like a pain-free period of, sometimes it's like 10 months for people, and they have like a 2-month cycle. And then it just depends, but I don't have that. I have cluster headache. Like the longest I've ever been pain-free is 19 days in a row, I mean, but I pretty much have, I have like many attacks every single month, and they're horrendously painful. So I started seeing this new neurologist. I saw her once, and I love at first blush. She had me fill out like this really long health history and asked me a million questions and all that kind of stuff. And I thought this was the most fascinating thing, that immediately in the appointment, she said, I don't think you have cluster headaches. And I'm like, okay, doc, I know you're a neurologist, but every doctor that I've ever seen, a neurologist I've ever talked to, that's what they said. And she said, why would your doctor diagnose you with chronic atypical cluster headache when you sound to me, why would you be atypical cluster and not typical hemicrania? And I was like, what? And she's like, I think you have a condition called hemicrania continua. I had heard of it before, but I didn't think I fit the bill for it. And she was like, so you have pain every single day, right? And I was like, no, not every single day. Like maybe like 10 to 15 days a month, but not every single day. And she was like, well, I bet if you actually pay attention, you do have pain every day. And I'm like thinking, you don't. You're gonna tell me what I have. So we have this whole conversation, and the thing is that hemicrania continua is absolutely responsive to a medication called indomethacin. And indomethacin is a medication that is like super strong ibuprofen, essentially. Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. Cute. Okay. I was like, okay, well, my previous neurologist told me that he didn't think indomethacin would work for me. And she was like, I don't know about that. I think that she's like, from everything that you're describing, you sound like hemicrania. The only thing that doesn't sound like it is that you explain your pain as like 50 out of 10, whereas sometimes people with hemicrania are like moderate to severe intensity, but yours sounds like it's super severe all the time. And I was like, well, it's not severe all the time, but I have like long bouts. Like my cluster headaches, they say 15 to 180 minutes is average, like really common for cluster headaches, like super common. Mine are like 12 hours. Like I'm in pain. If I wake up in pain, I'm in pain all day long. Like it doesn't last like a short amount of time and then go away. That just doesn't exist for me. She's like, that's why I think you have hemicrania. And I'm like, okay. So she prescribes me indomethacin. I'm really nervous to take it. I haven't started it yet. I know some of you might be like, Kristi, look, trust me, I know. It's like I'm battling with myself about this because I don't know why. I'm just so scared of this medication because basically the medication is like the strongest anti-inflammatory. It's like, how it's explained online is like 50 milligrams of indomethacin is equal to 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. And so she wants me at the therapeutic dose of indomethacin, she wants me taking 250 milligrams of indomethacin a day, which would be like taking 3,000 milligrams of ibuprofen every single day. And the thing about it is with hemicrania continua, if this is that, then I will have to take it every single day. It's not like you just take it as needed. It needs to build up in your system to a therapeutic dose. And so you need to take it every single day as like a preventative medication. But the thing is if it is hemicrania, indomethacin, I will be pain-free. Like I will live literally pain-free, which is like mind-blowing to think about because I didn't realize it until she said it, and it could be hemicrania. It blows my mind to imagine that it could be anything but cluster headaches because I've been living with this for so long, but it's been about 2.5 weeks since I saw her and I'm in pain every single day. And I did not realize it because I have had this condition for literally years, like 12 years. I'm so used to being apparently in pain that I never even considered like how I feel right now to be in pain, because unless I'm having an attack, I consider it a pain-free day, which is so bizarre to me because I'm absolutely in pain right now as I sit here. I just don't even notice it because again, the pain gets so severe that the severe times are when I consider myself to be in pain. Whereas this, I'm like, well, you're not. Like you're able to sit and talk on a video. Am I in pain right now? Yes. I am aware of the nerve behind my eye and my neck. I'm aware that I have a trigeminal nerve and I can feel it right now as I sit here. I think I live in a low level of pain all the time, and then I have what she calls these exacerbations of pain, which are like really severe. And I wonder if she's right. And yeah, it's kind of crazy to me to consider that I might not have cluster headaches, that I might have this even more rare condition called hemicrania continua, and that this medication might work for me. Now, the thing about the medication is like where a lot of people do take it and are just fine. Some people take it and feel really bad because it is an NSAID. So whereas like other NSAIDs won't work, like you can't take ibuprofen and have it work, like no other medication other than literally indomethacin works for hemicrania. But I have had a history of stomach ulcer, and this can cause stomach bleeding, stomach ulcer, renal failure. I have poor kidneys anyway. This isn't stuff I talk about on YouTube really, but I already have like kind of iffy kidney function as well because I've had like kidney stones and stuff like that. So it isn't a good option. Like nothing about this condition is a good option. I could be pain-free, but I could be causing other health concerns. That's the thing that kind of freaks me out. So she talked to me about this other supplement that is called Boswellia serrata. And that I've taken it before with cluster headaches because my previous neurologist told me that it could work, but he never gave me a dosage. Whereas this neurologist is like, I want you taking 400 milligrams for the first 4 days. And then I want you to increase it by 400 milligrams every day until you are up to 1,200 milligrams 3 times a day. So like 8, 2, and 8. She wants me taking like tons of this Boswellia, and it's basically a natural version of like an anti-inflammatory. But I have to be taking a freaking lot of it. But the positive is that the side effects are significantly less. Like I think I read that like 75% of the people get side effects with indomethacin, whereas only like 17% get side effects with Boswellia, and they're far less severe. Whereas like some of the effects that you can get with indomethacin are like ringing in your, like constant ringing in your ears that doesn't go away, or can turn into like even deafness, stomach bleeding, stomach ulcers, renal failure, you're at a much higher increased risk of heart events, so like heart attack and things like that, even if you don't have any family history or other like bad factors. So that's just concerning to me. I mean, obviously I want to be pain-free and I will do it if I have to, but I'm gonna try the Boswellia first and continue taking my sumatriptan as needed. It is helping most days, not all the time. But then, yeah, it's really fascinating to know. You don't know if you have hemicrania until you do an indomethacin trial, which is like a 2-week trial period where you take the medication, and if you become pain-free, you have hemicrania. If you don't, you don't, because that's like, it's absolutely responsive to the medication, which is so crazy to imagine. Anyway, get back to the PR unboxing. This is Lee and Manny. This is the Fool Fantasy collection. Oh, I can't believe I haven't even opened this yet. I haven't because I haven't just gotten to PR yet, but we have a brush set. Lovely. Lip products. Ooh, and here's the collection. I don't know, it's just been really weird. Like, I don't know, I thought that the neurologist was pretty nice. We had a couple of like little bizarre moments in the meeting where I was kind of like, are you right for me? I don't know. Ooh, this is beautiful. Fool Fantasy blush palette, and it's a sun. Oh, ooh, beautiful. Look at those. Lovely. And then, ooh, this looks lovely. Ooh, I can't wait to try this. I want to do a look with this. If you guys are interested in seeing that, I would love to sit down and do that. Because this is such a pretty palette. Holy moly. I want to do a full face with the blush and eyeshadow. So pretty. Thank you so much to Manny and Lee. That's lovely. Thank you. Huda. Miscellaneous dangerous goods. What's so dangerous? Perfume? Some dangerous stuff, you guys. The Wedding. Velvet Santal. I'm gonna spray a piece of paper. I don't want it on me. Oh. Ooh, that smells nice. That smells rich. Here's what the packaging looks like. Ooh, that's a quite, that literally smells like a Macy's or a Nordstrom or something. Like, that's the scent when you walk in and you're like, these people have money. Ooh, okay, let's smell the black one. Jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. And the white one is sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. This is what the packaging looks like on that one. Oh. I like the black one more. They're quite lovely. I do not really wear perfume, so that's the thing. It's mostly because I love to wear perfume. I would wear it every single day if it didn't trigger my head. We're so excited for you to try out the newest products. We can't wait to hear what you think. This is from Winged Women's Wellness. Oh, CBD and CBG. They're like Balanced Babe, vegan capsules, mood swing, breast health, and bloating with DIM, calcium D, glucarate, burdock, milk thistle, resveratrol, 25 milligrams CBD. Wow. Calm and collected with KSM 66, ashwagandha, GABA, L-theanine, and passion flower. Wow, those are very good supplements. Happy Mind and Hormonal Health with maca, ashwagandha, shatavari, reishi, and lion's mane. And then we have gummies with passion flower, melatonin, L-theanine, and 5-HTP. Thank you so much. That's very exciting. I will definitely do my best. I mean, I'm on medication, so I gotta make sure that I am not doing anything that's gonna interact with my medications that I'm on. But I really appreciate this. This is awesome. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in my life. Even more things, like we had to go to urgent care with my kiddo yesterday. He's just fine. But my God, was that stressful. Auric came out with travel size Glow Lust, which is so awesome. And honestly, these will last you forever. The main container, like there is no way you're going through it. This is selenite and pyrite. They are $28 for, honestly, when I tell you, like, you will never go through this whole thing. Like, unless you're using the absolute shit out of it, but you don't need hardly any for a full face. All right, we got this big bad boy right here. Oh, it's pure. They sent a whole bunch of things. Wow. What's in here? you so much, Pure. This is so very awesome. Do you ever get that where your like lungs have like a sharp pain in them and you have to like breathe past it? Oh, I hate that. I've had it since I was a little kid. Wow, it's like everything. Multitasking Essentials, Silky Pout, Lip Chubby. We've got 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie, which is like the best foundation. Tropical Sea Brightening Sea Peptide Moisturizer, Cloud Cream, Sea Fresh Purifying Gel. I have way too much makeup and things like anyway, so I need to kind of start cycling through gifting things. Dude, I don't know what happened. So I was picking blueberries the other day. This is another thing we've been doing, and like I will try to insert some photos here of things that we've done, but I was picking blueberries out with my my friend, and this is the mom that I met at the nursery like over a year ago. Or like she's become one of my best friends. I just love her so much. Her and her sister-in-law, just love them with my whole heart. And she lives on a blueberry field, meaning there are like 50 rows of blueberries, and there's probably 50 blueberry like plants in each row. We went picking the other day and I came home with 25 pounds of blueberries. We've done this 3 times, you guys. We have like 60 pounds of blueberries in our freezer. We've eaten an unfathomable amount of fresh blueberries. I don't like blueberries, okay? And I need to like make this known. I do not like blueberries on a good day. From the store, they taste like flavorless nothing. They are flavorless swill, if you will. She had us try some from her fresh bushes, like out in the sunshine. When I tell you they are one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life, I cannot believe the flavor. I can't believe that that's what blueberries can taste like. She was like, you want some blueberries? And I was like, not really. I don't really like them. I've always been kind of a blueberry hater. Not anymore. One of the most amazing tasting things I've ever tasted in my life, like literally cry-worthy. It makes me mad that not everybody can have them like this, because it's like, I just can't even describe it to you. It's like from literal water to like the freshest, most delicious, sweetest blueberries. Oh, the flavor is like unbelievable. Anyway, so we've picked like 60 pounds of blueberries, and that's with the bushes being still like 80% unripe. But what I was gonna say is we were out picking for like hours and hours. I have like arthritis. I don't know. My fingers hurt so bad after that.
My fingers hurt.
Oh, well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
They got better, and then we went blueberry picking again. Dude, the pain.
Anybody else's fingers hurt?
I don't even want to complain about it.
I didn't think so.
You guys, the way that we have been able to do this, like I did my first ever canning. Her sister-in-law came over and we canned this was like day before yesterday. We made this blueberry jam. I cannot even tell you, it's the best blueberry jam I've ever had in my literal entire life. And we made 12, 24, 36 jars of blueberry jam. And that was like not even close to even 1 basket full of blueberries, and I had 6 baskets full. So that tells you. But literally divine, you guys. And I did my first ever canning. I've never canned before, but we canned, and it was so easy. It's because pressure canning still really like it intimidates me, but we did water bath canning, and it was so easy and it was so fun. And oh my god, I'm so excited. My son was eating the blueberry jam this morning and just loving it, and it's just so wonderful, and I'm going to gift it to everybody, and I'm very excited. So that's what's going on in life lately. Thank you for hanging out with me while I opened up my PR. Thank you so much for hanging out while I told you my stories. Yeah, so Kitty goes back today at 4:30. I need to go pick up his medical records right now, and so I can give them with all of his medical records. And she's got a vet appointment for him on Tuesday to get him checked out at her vet, because it's a different one that I took him to. And she sounds very like she understands how much care he's going to need, and that this can happen again. And she sounds like a responsible pet owner, and like she really does care. So that's really wonderful to hear. And thank you so much to all these brands for sending all of this over. It means so much to me that you would even consider me, and that's very, very kind of you. And thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I don't know. It's just been a really weird time, like having like a potential new diagnosis for my head, and I don't know, like I don't even know what to think of everything that's going on. I shifted my diet about a week and a half ago to an anti-inflammatory diet, because I figured with what's going on with my head, if indomethacin, which is an anti-inflammatory medication, can help, then it can't hurt to eat an anti-inflammatory diet. And when you look that up, it says like, you know, like grass-fed, pasture-raised meat, fruits, vegetables, and like healthy fats, basically no processed food, no fried food or anything like that. And I have been like not 1 second off of that in the last week and a half, and I feel pretty good. Like I wouldn't say that I feel like my life has changed or anything, but I do feel, I don't know, just like a little more balanced. I feel like my body is thanking me for it. It seems to like a little bit of inflammation is going away. My fingers hurt really bad, but other than that. And yeah, it's really kind of eye-opening how much it kind of changed the way that I eat, because when you eat anti-inflammatory, you really just want to reduce. It's kind of like just kind of an elimination diet at the end of the day. And I'm not doing it for like weight loss or body at all. I literally don't care what I look like. I want to feel well. And so far I feel all right. I had a cluster headache yesterday and the day before, or hemicrania. I don't know. I still gonna call it a cluster headache because there is no new diagnosis. She didn't diagnose me with anything. She just was like, it's a trial. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see how, I don't know, how different things are coming about. My son is coming up on 3. Can you guys believe it? He's almost 3. I cannot even believe it. He's obsessed with trains. He's the funniest child. He's literally hilarious. He can fully say everything. Like there's nothing he can't say. He speaks in full sentences. He has a personality. He is like, he understands reasoning. He's just literally the best friend of my life, and I love him so much. I cannot get enough of him. I'm literally obsessed. He's the sweetest, most darling, most amazing kid I've ever known in my life. And yeah, so I'm just really loving being a mommy right now, and he's just, oh, the love of my life. And he's so funny, you guys. Like, I don't share him online because I want to keep his privacy, and I don't want to like exploit him for views or anything like that. But let me just say, if I did, I'd be a billionaire, because he's the cutest kid you've ever seen. He's so funny. The things that come out of this child's mouth, literally hilarious. Like, he's actually so funny and so like witty and silly and gets humor, and he's so the center of attention. Like when there's a bunch of people around, he's like a little performer. Oh my god, he takes after his mother. Little performer, talking to people on YouTube I don't know for 48 minutes and 27 seconds. Well, my foot is dead and I need to go, but it has been really wonderful hanging out with you guys. It's also been really wonderful like homesteading. Our chickens are starting to lay eggs now, and they are the funniest, silliest. I wish I would have got chickens years ago, because the joy that having chickens brings to my life, like I literally can't tell you. They're the reason everybody has chickens. They are so fun. And eating their eggs and knowing that they came right here, I know what they're being fed, I know how they're living their lives, they're literally so happy, so well cared for, and I just feel so wonderful about it. And like the chicken coop that we built and the run and everything, if you guys haven't seen it, we post all that stuff to our other channel. I'll link it up here. But we built like the most beautiful chicken coop I've ever seen. I'm literally obsessed with it. I'm so proud that literally me and Zach built that with no building knowledge, no prior knowledge to any of that. By the way, if you're wondering about this outfit, which I doubt you are, I doubt you're like, oh my god, where are the links? This is a top that comes with a different bottom. I don't like the bottoms it came with because they don't have pockets. Why don't pants have all have pockets? I use pockets constantly. But these shorts are, I'll get up on my knees. These shorts are from 30 years. Oh, there's a pair of scissors in my pocket. I really like these a lot. They are so nice. They have pockets. Not only do they have pockets in the front, but they have a pocket in the back, and they are like really thick, and they kind of hang comfortably for me. This is like my insecure area, but they hang enough off of it that I feel like I can wear this. And then this top, I actually saw Nicole Concilio talking about this set that she bought from Amazon, and this is the top that goes with that. And again, there's a pair of bottoms that come with it, but I don't like them. They're just too thin and they don't have pockets, so I need that. But anyway, I like the top, and I wear this little cute outfit all the time because it's friggin' hot. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. When will that be? I don't know. I hope it'll be soon. Oh my god, my leg's coming back alive and it's so uncomfortable. Bye!